So there's a lot of content online about life in the UAE. Most of it either sells the dream or scares people away. But I've lived here for a long time, over a decade, and this channel is about what it's actually like. There's no hype, no fear, just the reality. I'm not here to sell the UAE, I'm here to explain it to you. You see, I've watched the conversation around the UAE change a lot over that decade. Social media has this habit of compressing everything into extremes. It's either perfect or it's a nightmare. But real life is never like that. This channel is for people who want to understand the trade-offs before they make decisions. Every place looks great on Instagram, but real life happens off camera. So let's start off with misunderstandings, because there are quite a few about the UAE. Number one, life here is perfect if you make money. Look, money helps, but it doesn't solve everything. Convenience is certainly high here, comfort is high, but connection, routine, and long-term stability, they take work, and high income doesn't always mean low stress. Now, the second big misunderstanding is everyone lives the same lifestyle. That's simply not true. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, even within the same city, people live completely different lives. The UAE isn't one lifestyle. Think of it more like a menu, because what you see online is a highlight reel and not the default setting. And the third misunderstanding is you either love it or hate it. Most people I know don't fall into either camp. They stay because the trade-off works for now. And the UAE works best when you understand why you're here. Okay, now that we've spoken about misunderstandings, let's talk about some of the trade-offs. To begin with, speed and convenience versus depth and rootedness. One of the biggest trade-offs in the UAE is speed versus depth. Because life here moves fast. I mean, things get done quickly, services are efficient. You can set up a life very fast here in the UAE compared to a lot of other places. But the trade-off is depth, like deep roots, long histories, multi-generation communities. Those are possible, but they do take time. The UAE gives you speed. Depth is something you have to build intentionally. And this third trade-off is something that we see talk about a lot recently: safety, structure, and spontaneity and messiness. The UAE offers a lot of safety and structure. I mean, things work, rules are clear. Life in many ways is predictable, but that's comforting, especially if you're coming from chaos. But the trade-off can sometimes be spontaneity. I mean, it's around in the UAE, the messy, unplanned side of life doesn't always show up in the same way that it might do in your host country, in Europe, in the US, and other parts of the world. And some people thrive with structure while others quietly miss that chaos. Structure creates safety, but it can also sometimes remove that friction. Look, it's important to understand that none of these trade-offs are good or bad. They're just personal. But the mistake is pretending that they don't exist. On this channel, I'll break down things like cost of living, lifestyle decisions, and the realities people don't usually talk about calmly and without hype. If that's useful for you, you're in the right place. Subscribe if you want clarity. If not, that's okay too. But clarity beats hype every time. I'll see you for the next video.